back to Johannesburg, and the city needs a change in political leadership, and this is according to the ANC in Johannesburg. The party says it's working on a plan to effect those changes, and it supports their call for the removal of Kabelo Gwamanda as a mayor. Newzroom Afrika's Ziniko Mhlaba has spent the morning in the city talking to different people and different interests in the resurgence, let's call it the reinvigoration of the city of Johannesburg. Ziniko, tell us more about what some of your conversations have yielded.
South Africans have moved on from the general elections. We've got a government nationally, we've got a government provincially, but questions have been asked about the future of the municipalities. Can the movement we've seen and the alignment of political parties happening at the national and provincial level, can we see those having an impact on how municipalities, are going to be governed until the upcoming local government elections? I'm joined now by the ANC in Johannesburg, Mr. Sarekele, who is the spokesperson of the ANC here in Johannesburg. Sir, thank you very much for your time. Interesting time for the country politically, but when you zone it down to the politics of the region, especially the city of Johannesburg, we now have GNU nationally, got another form of governments at a provincial level. For the city of Johannesburg, which has been mired by political instability, poor service delivery, what kind of governance do you think we need in Johannesburg as residents?
Look, the coalition politics in South Africa are yet to stay for a very long time. And we as the ANC in Johannesburg, we must be able then to deal with the challenges and the complexity of a coalition politics. And as part of our grappling with the coalition politics, we have made certain recommendations through our National Executive Committee, through what we call the Coalition Framework Team that is led by Comrade Makura. There are certain proposals that we've put forward there with regards to reforming the local government. In fact, the National Executive Committee that they have just taken over, just completed over the weekend, and the NEC Lekgotla have made serious pronouncement about local government, because we have then realized that we have challenges at the local government. It is not a Joburg issue or the city of Johannesburg issue. All our the metros, there are challenges of instability of leadership. But part of the reforms that we are bringing is to look at how political parties must form executive in council. Yeah. There should be a threshold of who must be in the executive, but that is a matter of parliament. Yeah. But as a matter of fact now, as we are standing now, we are still having an issue of Johannesburg, a leadership instability in Johannesburg. That's why the Regional Executive Committee of the ANC have made a pronouncement or made a proposal that we must take over the issue of mayorship in Joburg. You should know now that we are in conversation with our GLU partners. In fact, in Johannesburg, the ANC have been having what we call a government of local unity, which was introduced in 2019 under the then councillor Jeff Makpu as a mayor, subsequently Julie Ding Matong. But now, we are then now going to bring an ANC mayor in a matter of days. Okay. But the biggest issue that we need to have a threshold of who must form part of the executive in all the municipalities throughout the country. And importantly, we are also looking at amending the laws with regards to the formula that is being used of proportionality of people who must be PR councillors, and that's part of the reform of the.
Talk to us about the seriousness of this call by the ANC. We've been hearing rumors as well. How serious is this call that the ANC is about to put in its candidate to take over the mayorship, and how soon can we expect that movement to start to materialize on the ground?
No, look, it's serious. In fact, it's serious as the changes are going to happen as a matter of days. In fact, if it was according to the Regional Executive Committee of the ANC, we should have concluded talks this week. We should have then, the Speaker should have called an extraordinary council meeting to then elect a new mayor. But you know our coalition talks, they are very tedious, they're complex, and there's a back and forth. Okay. But we are concluding the matter. In fact, as a matter of fact, by next week, we should have a new mayor in the city of Johannesburg, and that mayor will be coming from the ANC.